Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Britt. Welcome to the channel. And if you're thinking about getting into truck camping like I did, you're going to want to stick around and watch this video. So, I bought the Lear 122 truck cap from Leonard Buildings. I believe it was $3,800. And in this video, I just wanted to give you the rundown and show you my setup because I'm a big time fisherman. And as you know, you can't tow a boat and a camper at the same time. And I got tired of sleeping in tents. So, my brain started turning. And I thought, why not just build a micro camper right in the bed of my truck? And that's exactly what I did. So I want to show you guys my setup. And if you're thinking about doing something like this, you have any questions, um, drop a comment below, and I'll help you out the best I can. But here's my setup. So I wanted this set up exactly like my boat. I don't like packing things in and out. I don't like having to pack for a trip. I wanted my truck to have everything I needed in here. So all I have to do is pack a bag of clothes and then hook my boat up and I can hit the road. So this is how it's set up day in and day out. I have my air conditioning unit. It lives right there. I usually put a little strap around it, but it's really not going anywhere. I have my kitchen tables and stuff. Right here is my false tailgate, and I'll show you how I install that here in a second. But when I get to the campsite, basically all I do is set up my kitchen. So set all this stuff up. And now the most important part, down here in the south, it gets really hot. This camper can get like 118 degrees. So that air conditioning unit is critical to being comfortable. So I made me a false tailgate. And basically what I did is I believe mine's 1/2 inch plywood. Took 1/2 inch plywood because that was the distance in the gap between the tailgate and the truck bed, so it slides down in there. Yours may be 3/4, it might be 5/8, it might be different. You just have to measure it and see. And then I just notched it out here. You know, it doesn't look pretty, but I just notched it out to make it fit around the little parts in my tailgate. So basically, I just take it in, slide it in just like this. Kind of get everything lined up, make sure she's going to be good. It slides right into place. And I wanted to do this from the back side in. I didn't want to have to try to get this much air conditioning unit all the way to the out while I'm, stuck inside the camper. So I wanted to go in this way. And that's it. It pops right in there. And then I made this little bracket. It's got a little stop on there so I can't push it in too far. And I just goes in here just like this. That way you can stand on this, you can push on it to get in and out. It's not wobbly, it's not going anywhere, but that's exactly what it looks like. Pretty simple setup. And now let me take all this off and I'm going to show you how my couch transforms into a bed. I'm going to show you my cabinet system. So let me just get this out of the way so you can see a little bit better. I'll be right back. All right, so I'm going to pull this out and show you how I convert this couch to a bed. This is a trifold mattress. It's a 4-inch pad. So basically all I do is turn this sideways, extend this out, and now I have a full-size bed. All right, so it's that simple. Goes from couch to bed, really easy. Not a whole lot of work. I have a lot of storage underneath here as well, and I'll show you that in a second. But when the mattress is, or the bed is extended and the mattress is here and the tailgate's in and the air conditioning and all that stuff, the vents for the air condition go right above my mattress. So there's nothing blocking my vents for my air conditioning unit. So it stays extremely cold in here. One point I would recommend though is if you're going to do this, I would get a air conditioning unit with heat, air condition, dehumidifier, and a thermostat built in, because if it just has low cool and high cold, it gets really cold in here and you can't adjust the temperature. And then I have to have a dehumidifier because it does get moisture in here and you want to be able to eliminate that. So I have a little mini, excuse me, I have a little mini dehumidifier that I run. But if you can buy an all-in-one unit, you know, for $400 or $500, I would definitely go that route. But I took mine out of my shop because I don't really use it that much, and it's working for now. So I'm just gonna keep using what I have. I'm gonna put this thing back to a couch, and I'm gonna show you what I have for storage underneath my bed. So basically, it's the same way. It goes back in the same exact way. Fold it up. Usually slide this in to give me a little bit more space. Turn it sideways. Now we're back to couch. And it's that easy. Nothing hard. Anybody can build this. I'm not a real big carpenter, you know, but anybody can build this. Just have to use your brain a little bit. Think about what you're doing and get all your measurements laid out, you know, your mattress, and make sure it's going to fit before you start screwing together. And you might have to tweak a couple things. But eventually you'll get it. So what I did is I made me 3 dividers underneath my bed, and I didn't want just stuff loose underneath there. So what I did, I took some old toolboxes and I put everything that I use more frequent back here at the back, and stuff I don't use, you know, towards the front. But like here, you know, I just have paper plates, spatula, cooking stuff. I have some sponges. I have a pot. You know, things like that. I want to be able to, this to be closed off. That way dust doesn't get in there. Stays a little cleaner. And then when I'm ready to go, it just slides right back underneath there. And it's tucked out of the way. Because when you start dealing with little spaces like this and confined spaces, clutter can be aggravating. So you want to eliminate clutter the best you can. That way you have plenty of leg space. You're not tripping and falling over things, because that's when it gets frustrating. So if you can figure out a way to hide everything but still have an easy access to it, that's the way to go. I'm going to bring you in here because I'm going to show you my cabinets and what I keep in my cabinets. All right, I just want to show you my cabinets real quick. I'm not going to stay in here too long because I don't have my air conditioning hooked up and it's really hot. But basically in this back cabinet here, I have all my drop cords. I have my axe, my mallet, my stakes. Basically, as soon as I get to the campsite, I wanted everything that I'm using right then getting set up to be easy, have it easy access. With that being said, I have a fire extinguisher right here. I wanted to put that where I can get to it fairly easy, whether I'm outside the truck or inside the truck, because you never can be too safe. Also, with that being said, I have a carbon monoxide detector as well as a smoke alarm, just because you never can be too safe, guys. If you're doing this stuff, you know, you need to take the proper precautions so you know you're safe and you can continue to go camping. And just, if a $10 or $20 you know, alarm is going to save your life, that's worth it. So y'all just be safe. All right, guys, so I got everything packed back up. If you have any questions, you know, leave a comment below. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate it, because I'm going to be doing a lot more camping videos, fishing videos from here all the way up and down the East Coast. So if you thought this video was helpful, or if you like my build, please, you know, give me a like and subscribe. I would appreciate it. See you next time.